In a small village nestled among the mountains of ancient China, there lived a young man named Li Wei. He was known throughout the village for his ambition and dreams of becoming rich. Li Wei believed that wealth would bring him happiness, respect, and a life free from worries. Every day, he worked tirelessly, taking on various jobs and saving every coin he earned. Yet, despite his efforts, he always felt that true wealth eluded him. One day, Li Wei heard about a wise sage named Master Shen, who was rumored to possess the secrets of great wealth. Eager to learn, Li Wei traveled to the sage's mountain retreat, a journey that took several days. When he finally arrived, he found Master Shen meditating by a serene lake, surrounded by lush trees and vibrant flowers. With great respect, Li Wei approached the sage and bowed deeply. "Master Shen," he said, "I have come seeking your wisdom. I wish to know the secret to becoming rich. Despite all my hard work, wealth seems to slip through my fingers. Please, teach me how I can attain great riches." Master Shen opened his eyes and looked at Li Wei with a gentle smile. "My young friend," he began, "tell me, what do you believe wealth is?" Li Wei thought for a moment and replied, "Wealth, master, is having more money than one needs, owning land, and being free from the struggles of daily life." The sage nodded slowly and then gestured for Li Wei to sit beside him. "Let me tell you a story," Master Shen said. "Many years ago, there was a prosperous merchant named Zhang. He owned vast lands, countless stores, and had amassed great wealth. Yet, despite his riches, Zhang was never satisfied. He constantly sought more, fearing that what he had was never enough. He worked day and night, always chasing after more wealth, but the more he gained, the more restless and unhappy he became. One day, while traveling through a distant town, Zhang met an old farmer who lived a simple life. The farmer owned only a small plot of land and a few animals, yet he radiated joy and contentment. Curious, Zhang asked the farmer, "How can you be so happy with so little?" The farmer smiled and replied, "I may have little, but I am rich beyond measure. My wealth lies not in gold or land, but in the love of my family, the health of my body, and the peace of my mind. I wake up each day grateful for what I have, and that gratitude brings me more wealth than any treasure could." Zhang realized then that true wealth was not about how much one owned, but about appreciating what one had and finding joy in the simple blessings of life. Master Shen turned to Li Wei and continued, "The merchant Zhang learned that the secret to true wealth lies not in endless accumulation, but in contentment, gratitude, and using one's resources wisely to help others. He began to share his wealth with those in need, built schools and hospitals, and found that as he gave, his heart grew richer and his spirit lighter. In the end, Zhang became wealthier than he had ever imagined, not just in material wealth, but in the richness of his life and the love he received from others." Li Wei listened intently, absorbing the sage's words. Master Shen smiled and said, "Li Wei, the path to true wealth is not about hoarding riches or chasing after more. It is about finding balance, appreciating the abundance that already exists in your life, and using your resources to make the world a better place. When you live with contentment and a generous heart, you will find that true wealth flows to you naturally." Inspired by the sage's wisdom, Li Wei returned to his village with a new perspective. He continued to work hard, but he no longer chased after wealth with desperation. Instead, he focused on building meaningful relationships, helping his neighbors, and finding joy in everyday moments. Over time, Li Wei became known not only for his success, but for his generosity and kindness. And as he lived with gratitude and purpose, wealth, both material and spiritual, began to flow into his life in abundance. Li Wei learned that the true path to becoming rich was not just about accumulating wealth, but about cultivating a rich heart, a rich mind, and a rich life.